Tonight on SoCal Connected.
Not every woman wants to be CEO.
Forget about climbing the corporate ladder. These days, the mommy track leans toward a different path.
There are different questions that are being asked, which is what brings fulfillment.
Good evening, I'm Val Zavala. It's been decades since the feminist movement fought for the right of women to work outside the home, and their efforts paid off. Today, women are everywhere, from the battlefield to the athletic field, from the operating room to the boardroom. But that progress has come at a cost, and some are asking, is the race to the top worth it?
The question is, am what I'm doing in the world, is it creating fulfillment for me? We're talking about things on the outside. My question is, what is your relationship to creating equanimity? Because if you have equanimity inside of you, it doesn't matter if you're out in the day working or if you're with your child. You can tap into that, you can access that.
Psychotherapist Carrie Dinow is also a working mom. She says many clients are looking for that middle path between the office and home, and she's finding in her practice that people frequently become disillusioned when focused too much on their career.
30 years ago, when women were stay-at-home moms, I think they were downloading into their children's psyche a monotony, an unfulfillment, and that penetrates deeply. So now we have a generation of people who want to be out in the work world because what they saw were women who were unfulfilled, and they went, I'm not going to have that. So then they think working, career, that's the way to go, that's what's going to make me happy. And now you see, after a certain amount of time, that's actually not it. That's not the way.
That observation is backed by a recent Pew study. About half of working moms and dads say they'd rather be home with the kids, but work because they have to. And 56% of working moms and half of working dads say it's difficult for them to balance work and family. All these women agree that finding that balance between work and family is challenging, especially if there are financial or workplace constraints. But Carrie says that finding that middle path is possible, regardless of circumstance.
There's an instrument inside of each of us, and we have to fine-tune it to know where that middle path is so that we can feel like we're fulfilled out in the world. For me, I'm all about meditation. And there's something about having a space that has nothing to do with external conditions. And if you feed that, there is wisdom that begins to come through for each person.
And it's especially important when raising children.
Some people actually have that archetype inside of them where they want to be just there for their children. That is fulfilling. There's other women where if they were home with their children every single day, they would want to shoot themselves. And so you have to find that place inside of yourself so that it's not what we're saying to our children, it's who we are, who we're embodying as a human being, as a mother, as a father. That's the key, the aliveness that you are downloading into your children. Are you alive?
These women say that being alive comes from the power to choose what's best for each of us, the ultimate feminist manifesto.
That's the deal. It's about learning how to lean in to yourself. Yes, so that you can be a connected, fulfilled human being, regardless of the outer circumstance.
More women may now be reaching for a new frontier where they don't have to strive for either the picture-perfect home life or a posh executive suite, but a glorious internal landscape of their own making, one as individual as their fingerprint. In Los Angeles, I'm Dina Demetrius for SoCal Connected.